This past week reminded me of something I don't think people say enough. You have to train yourself to save yourself. Because if you don't, you will start drowning in your own habits. And it doesn't happen all at once. That is the part that's dangerous. This is how it actually happens. You don't just wake up one day and everything is off track. You skip one workout, then another. Basically stop doing the little things that were keeping you together. Those little routines, they literally add up over time and make up your life. And you've created now an avoidant life where you're no longer using the habits that got you the results that you wanted, and you're defaulting into a life that you don't want to live, giving yourself results that you don't want. And then your mindset follows right behind it. That's literally what happened to me. I fell off the gym. I fell off my skincare routine. It sounds small, but it's not. Because those things were literally anchors and how I maintain what I have. So this was my first week back in the gym. If you've been with the channel, you know that. And I'm not going to pretend that it felt good. I literally do not even want to go right now. On top of that, I felt weaker. My energy was off. Everything just felt harder than it needed to feel. And at the same time, my skin started breaking out again. Because I fell off my routine there too. Not being consistent with my products, literally using makeup wipes to wipe my face and clean it. That was a horrible, don't do that. But my skin fell off because my routine did too. Not washing my face consistently and doing what I know works. And now I'm dealing with the consequences of that inconsistency. But this is the part that people love to avoid. A lot of what you're dealing with is connected to what you've not been doing. Not everything, but more than people admit. Because it's easier to say, I just feel unmotivated, I've just been feeling off, instead of saying the painful thing of, I stopped showing up for myself. So we gotta save ourselves. When I say save yourself, I don't mean it has to be something big. Like literally, we're talking about skincare, gym routines, and any small routine that you've let go of that you know makes you either feel like yourself and helps you get to where you want to go. It's not like this one life-changing decision, this one turning point. It's not what I mean. It's sitting in the parking lot of the gym that you don't want to be at, where you have to work out your lats that you don't feel like working out, but they need to stay nice for the summer and juicy, you know? And realizing nobody's forcing me to be here. I had to get myself here. You're either going to catch yourself or you're going to sink. That's really what it comes down to. No one is coming to fix your habits. No one is coming to fix your routine. No one's going to force you to be consistent. Nobody's going to magically just make you consistent. You have to do that shit yourself. You either catch yourself early or you let yourself drift further. And the longer you drift, the harder it is to come back. And to be real with you, rebuilding low-key feels worse than starting. Like, genuinely, this is something that, I just didn't expect. Of course, like, starting from zero is one thing. Starting again after you've already been disciplined, that's worse because, you know what it feels like to be at the top of your game. You remember how your body looked, how your skin looked, clear your mind was. The gap definitely messes with you. Talk about the acne, I'm just not gonna ignore this part because it's definitely real. When I fall off my skincare routine, my skin shows it. Breakouts, irritation, my skin is so sensitive right now, it's insane. And doing my skincare routine is literally not fixing it overnight. I have to keep doing this consistently over and over again until I get back to equilibrium. You have to go through the phase where your skin is basically reacting how you're trying to be consistent again. Because it definitely feels like, what's the point? Why isn't it working yet? That's quite literally just delayed consequences catching up to me. So training yourself to save yourself is not pretty. It looks like going to the gym when you feel out of shape, sticking to the routine when the results aren't showing yet, washing your face when you're tired and you don't care, and choosing discipline when your mood is low. Repetitive, it's boring, and it's uncomfortable. You either build self-trust or you lose it. Every time you say you're going to do something and don't do it, you're quite literally training yourself all the same, just in the opposite direction. You're teaching yourself, I don't follow through, and you start believing it in your actions. But the reverse is also true. Every time you show up, even in a small way, you rebuild that trust. This past week, it wasn't impressive. Workouts weren't crazy. I was not lifting at my max. My routine wasn't perfect. My skin isn't clear yet, but I showed up more than I didn't. And that matters more than showing up for 2 days and ghosting my routine. So you, stop waiting to feel in control. You're not going to feel in control in the beginning. You're going to feel behind. You're going to feel messy. You're going to feel off. And that's normal. Waiting until you feel like you're back on track, that's how people fall even farther behind. That's how people literally stay stuck. You have to interrupt yourself. At some point, you have to interrupt your pattern. It's a decision like, I'm not gonna allow this to continue to take over my life and take me in the opposite direction that I want to go. So if you feel like you've been slipping, this is your reminder. No one is coming to pull you out of it. You have to do that yourself. Slowly, consistently, and imperfectly. Okay? Love you.